Neighbors, right here in the Bluegrass, and we've been bettering lives in our communities ever since. If you've never tried Commonwealth Credit Union before, visit ccuky.org/best and come check out what you've been missing. Because here, we see you differently. Commonwealth Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Hey Louisville, Mark Blankenbaker here to tell you about the great jewelry buying experience at Gumroad Company. At Gumroad Company, you'll find two master jewelers on site to custom create whatever you have in mind. I went to Gumroad for Ashley's engagement ring, bridal set, and custom engraved bracelets. There was no pressure to buy, and the good people at Gumroad Company were respectful of my budget throughout the process. Visit Gumroad Company at 225 South Louisville Parkway, and you'll discover that the Gumroad difference is why Louisvillians have trusted this family-owned and operated business since 1971.
Hey, all you sports fans and dog lovers out there, Brian Hall here. When it's time for the big game, big fans need big TVs. And sometimes you may even want to bring your dog. And at Double Dogs, you can do both and even satisfy those big appetites. With choices like Black Angus burgers, wings tossed in homemade sauces, and dog bowl nachos. Double Dogs will make sure you get the fuel you need at lunch or dinner while never having to miss a game. So whether you have 2 legs or 4, you can cheer on and chow down at Double Dogs, located in the Middletown Commons. If you've been thinking about getting your residential roof replaced, Carlin Roofing and Sheet Metal has an offer that could save you over $1,000. Right now at Carlin Roofing and Sheet Metal, mention ESPN Louisville, and you will get 10% off your residential roof replacement.
Mr.
Carlin
Mullins
did an
was
amazing
good.
job on my roof 3 years ago, and they will do a great job on yours. So save a bunch of
They
money
can
and
get
call
away
Carlin
with
today.
anything. I know.
458-9898 or online at
Go figure.
carlinroofs.com
Now
to save
everybody's
10%
practicing
off
right
your
before
residential roof
Florida.
replacement.
At ESPN Louisville, we are invested in your hearing. And Louisville Family Audiology
Some
is
big
the premier
pictures of
place
that,
to hear
man.
better, get connected, and be happy. Book your appointment on LouisvilleFamilyAudiology.com or by calling or texting 502-215-8139 to schedule a comprehensive and complimentary hearing evaluation. Booking an appointment is so easy with Louisville Family Audiology. Life is precious, and you don't want to miss a minute of it on something as treatable as hearing loss. Give the doctors at
I ain't heard
Louisville
from
Family
Philly
Audiology
Carl in a while.
502-215-8139.
So Carlik made the Mavs roster.
You want a warranty?
He's on the roster. Well, he got a jersey number.
Warranty is free for a lifetime and even covers a century. Now you have a friend
bring up
in
the
jewelry
details real
business,
quick.
Shane Company and Shaneco.com.
Carlik
Football season
Jones.
approaches, it's time to evaluate your home theater system. Do you want to watch games or experience?
Carlik Jones
At
is an
RGB
American
Home
basketball
Theaters, they
player
have
for the
made sure that
Dallas
I will be
Mavericks of the
experiencing them this
NBA.
fall. When RGB upgraded
Played
my
college
living room,
basketball
it
for the
thoroughly
Radford
changed how
Highlanders
I
and the Louisville
experience television.
Cardinals.
Not only with an upgraded picture, but the sound system was a game changer. For those home theaters, RGB specializes in the Dolby Atmos speakers like I have for full immersive sound, just like the big movie theaters. And RGB will do everything from theater
Carlik
seating,
Jones.
screens, and speakers all the way up to
He
13
had to go.
channels. It truly can be an experience.
That's what his
like
bio
you're used to having
says.
in a big movie theater. I've seen it and heard it firsthand. So as this football season approaches, make the decision to experience games rather than just watch them and get in touch with RGB. So once you've decided it's time to invest in something you use a lot, like your home theater, look them up today. RGBHometheaters.com. RGB, red, green, blue. RGBHometheaters.com. RGBHometheaters.com.
Oh, we got to get out to some high school games
Golf season is back.
while we
What
still
better
got a
way to
couple
celebrate
decent
than
days
with
of
a round
weather.
Wooded View Golf Course in
What
driving
game do
range
I
in
need to get
Clarksville,
to on
Indiana.
Friday
Located
night,
just
y'all?
minutes from downtown Louisville off Veterans Parkway and I-65. Wooded View is convenient and
Golly,
affordable.
Cardinal
If you
Town,
have
we-
a company outing or event, you can
I'm
do
not.
that
I got to
too.
keep on
Stop by
talking
now and
about it.
check out our newly renovated bunkers and teas, as well as our new craft beer
They
selection.
got to walk that
Schedule
back,
your tea
man.
time today at woodedviewgc.com. Again, that's woodedviewgc.com.
Open scrimmage on what, October
If
16th?
you want the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits, go to Liquor Barn. Or better yet, have Liquor Barn bring it to you. Download the Liquor Barn app, visit their website, or just call and let Liquor Barn deliver whatever it is you need to stock the bar. And if it's your birthday month, make sure you visit their website for the Pappy Birthday promotion, where you can get a chance to purchase a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle. Liquor Barn is proud to be the presenting
I know. I still need to find out.
So whether you're getting ready for the Ravens,
I still need to find out whose idea it was for Coach Mack to come out to Bad Boy for Life.
Marshawn Ford here. While preparing for the 2021 season, I came across something that helped me up my cooking game on campus. Not only is it the goodins, gettins, but it's all natural, low sodium, has no sugar, no chemicals, or preservatives. It's no secret that when you eat good, you feel good. Dino seasoning has set me up for a damn good season. Yum, yum, get you some. Check them out at dinoseasoning.com.
Shout out Marshawn Ford.
You're listening to The Dino Show, presented by OPC Pest Services on ESPN 680, 1057, and 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Drew Diener and Mark Blakenbaker.
And we are back here, 93.9 The Ville, ESPN 680, as we are here at the Lynn's Family Sports Vision and Training Center here this morning. Getting ready to do trivia, but a reminder here, if you are someone, you've got an extra car taking up space in your garage or driveway, it doesn't even have to be in working condition. If you want to turn it into something good, you get a tax deduction for it too. You can donate it to St. Vincent de Paul of Louisville. The sale of your donated vehicle is going to help St. Vincent de Paul provide food, shelter, and other services for people suffering from poverty and homelessness in our community. To do that, if you want to donate to St. Vincent de Paul, call Juan.
Yeah, I don't do trivia too well. Braden Smith got me down. Woo, Chris. I tell you what, I'll let y'all on. Listen, this was going to be a subject on the show, but I don't know. I might wait till later on in the week. But a quick insider. Shy Wirtz. Think about it. Former quarterback Shy Wirtz. Trick plays that Braden Smith used to do. Get your quarterback Shy Wirtz this move to wide receiver. I don't know how far he is behind. Very smart player. Super academic smart. Super high IQ. Played with Duncan. That Shy Wirtz thing. Fabian, I did not do a show last night. Good morning, Michelle. Fabian, I thought I was having technical difficulties because there's an adapter that I need to hook my computer up to my camera. Whole time, listen, I usually put my adapter right up front in this little pocket. And come to find out, I put the adapter in here. Didn't even realize it because this is where my headphones and stuff go. So the whole night, I'm just dumping out my bag looking for this adapter. I went to the car. I cleaned out the car looking for it. I just forgot that I put it in there. So I got all upset because I couldn't find my adapter and I canceled the show. I didn't realize my adapter was in here until I came in here today. So I messed that up. So where's Philly Carl been at? Yeah, I know. Terrence was good. Yeah, that was probably one of those meant to be. Yeah, because listen, if my brain wasn't smart enough to remember I put my adapter in here, then that means my brain's been overloaded. Guess what happened to? I'm probably not going to talk about this on the show or anything, but do y'all know LaDon called me last night talking about I need to talk to Jalen? Guess why? She said he shouldn't be walking to the games because he's a NFL player now. And he shouldn't be going through and walking through the people on the way home. I'm like, woman, let that man live. She like, but people starting to recognize him everywhere now. You need to tell him stop. He needs to roll up his windows and not be walking through the crowd. Mm-mm-mm. I didn't put the lime and ginger in here today. Today is just warm, hot, warm-ish, hot or warm water. Teddy versus Lamar. Maybin. You listen, Chris, guarantee it. Well, to be fair, he's not huge, but he's not huge, but you can just look at him and see he's not the guy to mess with. He doesn't look like he's to be trifled with. I can tell you that. Listen, he looks like he can handle himself just fine. Right, like LaDon, factor in what he does for a living, please. Jesus Christ. I guarantee it. He's not coming into the studio today. He's gonna be on the thing. Yeah. No, he would. He's not like he's like a private personality. He's not really a public personality kind of kid. If you look at his interviews, he's really dry with his sense of humor, or he's really like, I don't know. It's like, not really. He asked him a question, and he probably too honest. So yeah, no, he's not. I mean, he can handle himself in the media, but he's not really like a media kind of guy. But y'all remember, listen, my uncle wouldn't come on, my dad wouldn't come on, LaDon don't. Yeah, like most of our family, they're not really, built for entertainment outwardly. Come on, Jordan Watkins. I've been in traffic about 3 hours. Just got to Shepherdsville. Please be safe. Can somebody look up the traffic? Is it starting to clear up at all? They can hear you, Nikki. I was gonna say they can hear you. So no, I'm just saying, don't come in here. All right. Nikki, Steve is Lucian in. He's Lucian. Y'all can see Nikki in his corner now.
Hey. Hey there, Carol.
What are you doing here?
Oh, my house burned down. And I'm...
Do y'all remember the Terrell? Do y'all remember the T.O.'s commercial? How uncomfortable was everybody on this one, y'all? Oh no, where'd it go? Oh no, where'd it go? Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, here it is.
Hey.
Hey there, Carol.
What are you doing here?
Oh, my house burned down. And I need to take a long, hot shower. So where are you off to? Looking so pretty.
Baby, it's Monday Night Football. Game starts in 10 minutes.
You do little games. I've got a game you can play.
Hey, this is major. We've got Parcells and the Cowboys. And Donovan needs me.
What about ladies? What about Edie?
Will you stop it? All of Philadelphia is counting me.
I can't help myself. I love you, T.O.
Then how about you tell me what's buried underneath that pool?
You know I can't tell you that.
Then I got a game to play.
Tara, wait.
Oh, hell. Team's gonna have to win this one without me.
Oh, my God. Who watches this trash? Sex, lies, betrayal. And that woman is just so desperate. Look. I know you should watch. Are you ready for...
No, I haven't seen any videos, Michelle. I haven't been in my Facebook. I haven't been in my Facebook. And look. Well, I would show y'all, but you can't see my background. I have 27 unread Facebook messages. So I haven't been in my box, my Facebook box, and since yesterday. So I'm gonna give y'all some radio sound now, and I'm going to go get a refill of my water. What's good, frontman James? So y'all gonna get some regular radio now, and I will be back shortly.
Literally 1 minute. Give it a second.
I'm Marques with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Almost 1 year ago, Dak Prescott was in tears as he rode off the AT&T turf after a gruesome ankle injury ended his season. On Monday night, he returned with a 3-touchdown performance as the Cowboys grabbed control of first place in the NFC East with a 41-21 win over the Eagles.
Thankful for just the opportunity to be back out there, doing what I love and doing it here in AT&T in front of the fans. It was special.
Dallas intercepted Jalen Hurts twice. Trevon Diggs returning one 59 yards for a touchdown, while Ezekiel Elliott chipped in with a season-high 95 yards and 2 touchdowns. Elsewhere, it's all on the table for the Bears. Matt Nagy saying that all 3 of his quarterbacks, Justin Fields, Andy Dalton, and Nick Foles, are under consideration to start Sunday against the Lions. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
My grand opening is tomorrow. Can I get custom posters printed today?
It's possible with Staples Connect.
I need to promote my new curbside pickup service.
Also possible. Staples Connect can help your business grow with custom printed sales and marketing materials. Now get 20% off signs, banners, or posters when you spend $75 or more. Explore what's new at your local Staples. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 10/2. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/signage for details.
And now it's Geico's Motorcycle Rules of the Road. Before you ride, make sure your mirrors are clean and adjusted properly. And if you're going on a group ride, make sure the lead biker knows where they're going.
Ed, quick question. Where are you taking us?
Oh, I have no idea. What, am I the leader? Because I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is he?
And the rule to saving on motorcycle insurance is, in 15 minutes, Geico could save you 15% or more.
At Kroger, fresh groceries are our thing, so we check your delivery order for freshness at every step from farm to store and pick and pack every veggie in your free pickup order with care, because we treat your food the way we'd want ours to be treated. We're fresh every day, so shop anyway. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
And now you'll find more ways to save on your favorites. When you download digital coupons, you can use up to 5 times in one transaction. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
It's time for summer golf. Whether you're tuning in to watch the pros or celebrating your own game, tee up a glass of Naomi, the official wine of the PGA Tour. Relax, unwind, and discover the flavor-forward taste of Naomi Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, and Rosé wherever you are. Support local retailers and find pickup and delivery options today. Please enjoy Naomi wines responsibly. Naomi Wines, Acampo, California.
I received a call the other day from a woman. Her husband tragically was unable to call himself, but he had told her, if anything ever happens to me, call Morgan & Morgan. And what higher honor could we receive than protecting someone's family after they're gone? Life can be shattered in a moment. When that happens, know that America's largest injury law firm is here for you. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When you walk into other jewelry stores and you don't see Henry Dossi, Verragio, Tacori, it's because they cannot carry them. You have to be of status to carry what we carry.
Terry Vanderspay at Genesis Diamonds, talking about handcrafted, top-name bridal designers.
It's amazing to be able to sell this product. I sell it with passion. I sell it with conviction.
Terry's excited because she came from a store where they weren't allowed to sell designer rings, only cheaper knockoffs, including halo rings that wouldn't properly fit around the diamond.
It's like shoving a size 8 foot in a size 6 shoe. It cannot be done. It doesn't look right. It's not going to hold up. She's going to end up losing her diamond. She's going to hit it on something.
Today, Terry is proud to offer only the best, high-quality rings made to last a lifetime.
When I saw the quality and the integrity of these rings and the passion they put in their rings, it's amazing. This is something that she's going to be putting on her hand every day for the rest of her life.
Genesis Diamonds and luxury pre-owned Rolexes.
I want to be proud for her.
Shelbyville Road Plaza.
Hey guys, Gronk here, calling a 30-second hair huddle. When it comes to tackling hair loss, Hims has you covered. From clinically proven regrowth treatments to thickening, shampoo, and conditioner. Just go to 4hims.com for a free consultation. Then a licensed medical provider can help you with your game plan. If prescribed, Hims ships directly to your door. Get your hair back in the game with Hims. Try today and get a 90-day money-back guarantee at 4hims.com.
Just go to 4hims.com.
I'm just saying, when we go to break, this next break, the bottom of the hour. The commercial is awesome. I'm very excited for it.
On your mind? Hit us up on the UPS Jobs text line, 3831 939.
Wait.
That's his game. They don't get back. Hayward's look at the steal. Here's the steal. 3-on-1. Alley-oop. Oh, my goodness. Marques Maybin. And you certainly are in love with him here in Louisville. Marques in the open floor. Hops incredible. Here comes Maybin off the steal. Oh, my goodness.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's get ready for Marques Maybin. You're about midway to the midday with Marques Maybin. And you can call in or lay back and just listen to Marques Maybin. So sit back and relax and watch Maybin.
Break it down like this. Woo! Broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Time for Middays with Marques Maybin on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marques Maybin and Steve Rummage.
The best young receiver in the game? Are you kidding me? The best young receiver in the game? CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, maybe the best receiver in the game. And guess what? Happy learned how to punt because now we have a shutdown corner in Diggs. Oh my gosh, we might not lose again. Woo! Cowboys, baby. Somewhere. Listen, we did the Tom Landry shift last night, just swinging it. Oh, it was a beautiful thing. Marques, last night was Dallas Cowboy football. Line up and punch you in the mouth. It was everything we've been waiting for. And listen, I don't know, but I'm going to have to start saving now for Super Bowl tickets. So, look, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. It's good. Football is fun in the Rummage House again, baby. Yes, sir.
Oh, congratulations, Cowboy Nation.
I've got 12-foot ceilings and granite countertops, baby. And my Dallas Cowboys are good. Oh, man.
Congratulations, Cowboy Nation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marques Maybin. As always, 8150-939 is the number. As always, 3831-939 is the text line. And we are going to have a fun show. Steve Rummage and Nori Comments, Nikki V in the booth.
I am, man. Listen, I am excited today. I'm here today. Sadly, there was a pretty bad accident down towards Shepherdsville, and prayers for the families involved with that. I think some people passed away in that. So, the older I've gotten, the more I have learned, and I mean this seriously, the more I have learned to wrecks don't drive me as crazy because I'm like,
yeah, there's a wreck.
Man, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm in traffic and not there, and nobody I know is there. So prayers for those involved. But I couldn't get to Shepherdsville today, so got the baby here. He's chilling. He's got it. Look, I'm a total dad right now. He's got his tablet. I'm doing everything that we swear we should not do. I've gave him a tablet. The TV's on. He's got cookies, chips, milk. He's ready to go.
Literally everything you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but I'm like, hey, I gotta work. all rules go out, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I got to work.
At least temporarily.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. So anyways.
Nikki V in the booth. Nikki, what's going on, my man?
They want the boot.
I'm just I'm on my way, boys. I'm on my way to being that trophy husband I've always wanted to be.
Ooh.
Because look, I had my shot. There's a little doctor that I dated for a minute, but she went up north, and I do
remember.
Best of luck in your future endeavors. But the missus just got a job today, and it pays considerably more than mine does. So very happy. Shout out to the missus.
Oh, welcome to the club, Nikki.
I know. I can't wait. Trophy husband club. Just you want to get her nails done and just have mandates all day. Like I'm just mani pedis.
People are like, Steve, how do you live with yourself? Very nicely, actually. Yeah, it's very comfortable.
So Nikki,
really
you are not fighting with any kind of emotional inside manly stuff.
Hell no. Hell no. Look,
listen, and Nick's gonna learn something too. When people and Marcus knows this, there are. I mean, now listen. I'm a man's man. Like I'm one of those like maybe to a fault, where I'm like, no, this is. Still,
yeah, man's supposed to not do that.
It's still my place, now. And listen, my wife respects me tremendously, so I don't. But listen, sometimes when she gets a little feisty, there are times when it's like, no, this is time, and then there's some things that, let's just be honest, Nick. If she had another job, another career, I may not keep my mouth shut on. But since she does, like, you know what? I'm going to eat this one.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to be happy about it.
Right.
But I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to watch my show.
It's the Dave Chappelle thing. It's like, I don't have, shut the blank up
Yeah,
money.
yeah, right.
I've got the be quiet money at best. Like Jay-Z has shut the blank up money, and Beyonce has no, you shut the blank up money.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, I'm getting ridiculed because I need tires, and I'm like, hey, son. I think I need some tires. What took you so long to ask?
Marcus kind of has the same thing we have. It's just his son, and it's a lot more money than what we're dealing with.
Yes.
It's just a, I don't know.
We need a sounder for when you put up the Jalen symbol, like like the bat signal.
Right.
Like we just need the Jalen signal, like bum bum, like. I'll work on that. I'll find it.
Don't let Marcus sugarcoat that either. Before we get into everything we're going to get into, Jalen calls him from a cold tub in the Lions locker room, and is like, "You need some tires?" Yeah, I need some tires. Where are you at? I just got done watching film. I'm in the locker room.
I don't really have to have them. I mean, the penny test. It failed, but just maybe if you could just.
It has nothing to do with my safety or well-being.
Yeah,
peace of mind.
I'm just, it was kind of slippery the other day when it rained, and I only hydroplaned about 7 times on the way to work. But it's all good.
I'm a big fan of bobsled. I've watched it. I picked up a couple things. They'll be okay.
Good old dad down here, just making do. Look, bing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Then you get that noise. You're like,
yeah, there it is.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. I was gonna, I was gonna get a credit card. So.
Hey,
Okay.
since I'm not there, is Process moping around this morning?
I did not get a good read on it. It almost seemed like he forgot he was supposed to bring in.
Or is he just doing? Is he just doing what the rest of the NFC East fan base does? I mean, dude, the NFC East. Listen, people can make fun of the Cowboys all they want, but the NFC East has the Cowboys and then the 3 most loser fan bases on the face of the earth. You talk to Eagles and Giants.
Why haven't we gotten our Philly call?
That might want to be coming in today. But tell me I'm wrong. You talk to Giants and Philly fans and stuff, and they're just like, we suck. We know we suck. We're gonna lose. And then when they win, they want to try to talk crap. But it's like they're like, but we're gonna get beat. It's like, and then they get mad at Cowboys fans for being like every year. I'm like, hell no, we're gonna win. Like, yeah, no, don't be mad at us because we got some swag. Like, yeah,
we've had multiple dynasties, though. We've had. Each of them have had what? Big Richard Nick. They've had Joe Gibbs, and they've had Eli being the giant killer a couple times. But besides that,
the Patriot killer.
The Patriot killer. Yeah. I said, well, yeah. Giant killer. Oh, that was bad phrasing.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
No.
You said it right. The giant killer.
No, but you said it better. So yeah.
Well, and that's true. But I mean, also, I haven't saw an NFC Championship game since '95, and I still we have some swag about our team, and it's like it's just God,
they look good, man. They looked good.
They did look good, but I mean, even yesterday, you heard Process. Oh, I know you're gonna kill us. Oh, gonna beat us. And then look, if Philly would have come out and won that game, be like, oh yeah, Dallas sucks. It's like God, man. And Giants fans are the same way. You remember Mitch and Andy be talking about the Giants? Well, they suck.
New show, The Housewives of Cardinal Boulevard.
Oh,
I would watch it.
I like it.
But then we have to have fake petty feuds. Although, honestly, knowing all of our personalities, we probably have real petty feuds with one another.
I was going to say, I'm here for it.
By the way, I saw the wild Process in his natural habitat last night. I went to the cigar bar in the second half, met up with him. I was hoping maybe I'd be, lucky.
I'm part of the club, too.
Yeah, like a late. There you go. Good for him. I thought I'd be like a good luck charm, but maybe that's Philly Carl. I'm going to grab that.
Fair enough.
But Process was so down. There was another Philly fan there, and the two of them were just
you just got to watch it, man, and you just got to let it happen. There ain't a thing. Look, there ain't a thing Philly could do about it, but just sit there. Just watch Dallas do whatever they wanted. If we wanted to run it, we were going to run it. If we wanted to pass it, we were going to pass it. Just whatever we wanted to do.
I worry about that Smith kid.
Devontae Smith.
Jerry.
Yeah, he's crap.
Who?
Jerry.
It's just total crap.
Diggs got up. Man,
Diggs ate him alive, dude.
Diggs dug up in him for certain. Jerry, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Start us off right.
Good morning, fellas. Well, listen, Steve, I thought this morning I would turn it on and you would be with your intro music, the Dallas theme song, because I thought our boy Process, I know he's producer, maybe not for your show at the moment. I think he owes that to you. Process should put together a really nice Dallas theme intro for you, Steve. And then maybe at the end of it, add a little UofL stuff to it, too, because I don't know. I think our boy Process graduated from UofL, but I heard him state forcefully the other day, I'm not a Louisville fan. So whatever all that means. But, yeah, let's talk about Process. Did he get your music together for you?
Hey, look, Jerry, I appreciate that, man. Listen, I appreciate the call. Nicky V got me a little something together, but Process, I agree. Process should have been. He should have put it together. The way we beat them,
he should have had to put together a Dallas Cowboys.
It should have been him talking about Dallas, talking about Satterfield, talking about Lamar. Listen, that was a thorough embarrassment, Marcus. just a thorough embarrassment.
Steve, listen, your sportsmanship totally goes out the window when it comes to the Cowboys. I've noticed that about you. I saw you in that said restaurant. That guy was over there wearing that Green Bay gear. And Nikki, you ever see somebody just try to pick a fight? I watched Steve just like, just dude's over there sitting like he has the problem. I'm like, Steve, shut up and turn around. That dude is not paying you anything. No, man, look. He's sitting like he's facing towards me. And I'm like, Steve, the TV is right behind us. That's why he's facing you. He's like, thinks he's bad with that Green Bay stuff. I was like, Jesus, y'all hear this?
You're that guy on the bench just shaking the gloves like, all right, let's go, bud. And the guy's like, what the hell did I do? Like,
but all I must say is who got up and left before the game was over.
Yeah, I would have too. Like, listen, man, I don't know what this dude wants. I don't know why he keep looking at me or what
he's obviously a trophy husband. He's got things made in the shade. Why is he trying to throw hands?
I know. I was like, look, man. It's like, hey, man, I'm trying to watch the game over here with my kid. I don't want to hear. He didn't cheer one time either, Nick. Not one time. I didn't hear one peep come out of him.
Steve is proud of this. That guy offered no aggression towards Steve at all. But it's like, people get like liquor muscles and stuff. Steve gets cowboy muscles. Like I guarantee. I promise you, Steve. At some point, before Steve is done, at some point he is going to get in a fight at a restaurant over the Cowboys.
He's got the cowboy muscles.
Sir,
this is the TGI Fridays. Can you please not?
Right. Just I could just how agitated he gets. Okay, you know how we talk about like we might mess with BBN. We might mess with the losing, but our sting is kind of based at the program, right? Not the kids.
That's fair.
When it comes to Cowboy stuff, like Steve, he don't care about the players.
Scorched earth.
Yeah. He's brutal when it comes to that.
I always think of ESPN Louisville as like a video game or a cartoon or maybe like Pokemon cards. Like if you like traded them and everything,
right?
A holographic angry version of Steve. Cowboy Steve is definitely
a value.
That's like a Charizard.
Yeah, Cigar Process and Cowboy Steve are the yeah, you want those.
listen, it's all totally fair. So that capped off a great weekend for me. It capped off a weekend that was started by the Cards. And
wait a minute. We got our Caleb Glenn started the weekend, right?
Yeah,
and then
I guess it still was the Cards. Yeah. I mean, we got the Caleb Glenn news, and we got the volleyball over Florida State. We got the football team over Florida State. Got to relive that again last night with the Card tape that came out. Did you enjoy that?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, it was good. Yeah, those are always good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I messed up. I didn't see that. Okay. Well, since we're kind of doing our cleanup, let's do our grade segment because the grading has become a part of, like, you cannot officially talk WF Winston-Salem until you finish the grading segment. People always look forward to hearing it, and this is a grading segment after we've had a time to watch it and listen and react and all that good stuff. So, Steve, let's get our grading. Yes, indeed. Okay. I like it. I like that. Steve.
Yes, sir.
What do you grade? I'll just do random. Defensive backs for the University of Louisville football team. What's your grade?
The DB's got to be a B, man. Got to be a B. I thought they were good. Keitrell Clark. I mean, Keitrell Clark is now being talked about in the first round.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, he is now being talked about in the first round. I mean, he's an incredible player. He was a lockdown corner. He played that way the other day. Duncan again comes up. Few big stops at the line. I thought Quinterio Cole had a good game. Chandler Jones has been the one this year that's kind of, listen, Chandler, I'm like Chandler, you're kind of holding them back a little bit from getting A's here.
Right.
But I think Greedy Vance has been doing his thing, and is kind of moving into that starting role. So for me, I mean, I think they were a B. I thought they played really well.
Josh Gordon to sign with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
Yeah, I just now saw it on the ticker.
Okay.
Okay. So defensive backs, and I basically say I agree with everything you said, but here's the thing. Caleb Chandler, Chandler Jones is about where Hassan Hall is with me, Yeah. Like, man, hey, I know you can really run, but you're just a step off. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I like your speed. I like your potential, but it's like Hassan Hall falls at the wrong time. I can't use all your talent,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're not, like, you have all the talent, but I'm just not sure you're a playmaker, just a true playmaker. So yeah, I pretty much agree. I'll go, you know what, Steve, I'm going to go B-. And I say the B- on the defensive backs because I think Satterfield put you in, when you get the amount of sacks we had and the amount of quarterback pressures and the third and longs that we had. I think Brown had you in position to get some picks. Yeah. And I think y'all just didn't pull the trigger. Like, you saw it, and on tape, I bet they sat in the film room, and I bet Coach Brown said, okay, and all 22, you see it. You see, you read your keys. What's your key right here? This is my key. This is my key. Where else could this ball go, son? Other than him, go get it. Mm-hmm. So I say, your job of containing for the most part, you did a great job. Keeping everybody in front of you, did a great job. But it's time to start pulling that trigger, man. When you see your opportunities, like I said, this defense is predicated on, taking, like I said, when you cause 3 turnovers, like you have 3 shots, you have 4, you probably have 5 shots, 2 or 3 of them got to turn into turnovers when you make the perfect defensive call.
Yeah.
So I'll say B-, and move along. Okay, defensive line.
D-line, listen, I'm curving them, but I'm going to give them an A-. And again, let me be clear. I like to watch Wrestle Talk. There are some guys that
Ollie Davis.
Yeah, Ollie Davis, those guys. And the reason I'm telling this story because they do this thing where, okay, like WWE show and an AEW show, like the AEW show might be a million times better that week.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets a 4 out of 5. And then Monday Night Raw or SmackDown may get a 4 out of 5. But like every time they do it, they're like considering, like on their scale,
right?
It's a 4, So it's like that's kind of where I'm at with the D line right now. I'm going to give them an A- actually, because we're starting to do what we've been screaming about. And Saturday, and we're grading the game Saturday, so we're not just grading the season as a whole. Saturday, they got to the quarterback. That not only did they get to the quarterback, multiple times we stuck the lineman or stuck the running back, right at the line or at behind the line.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were tremendous, and we'll get to linebackers and stuff, but you got to give them credit for a lot of like Yasir Abdullah's open lanes, and different things. So yeah, I mean, to me, I thought they were an A-. I think you got to give them some credit there.
Squeezed in the pocket. Like I said, you stay on sides, young fella. Stay on sides. That's what kept you from getting A+. And again,
but if somebody's gonna go off sides, I'm glad it's him.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yep. So stay on sides, young fella. I did enjoy. I enjoyed watching them work. You know what it looked like, Steve? It looked like they had the third effort. These guys come off the line, and sometimes if they don't beat you off the first move, they kind of let themselves get blocked out of the play.
Yeah.
Okay. Last week, I saw that second effort, but the third, especially when you had a 3-man rush, I just, it's kind of like they were giving up too easy, like they didn't expect the quarterback to be holding the ball. But it was like the first effort, the spin back second effort, they stopped taking the easy way out. They, how our guys are getting held, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to throw your arms up and flop for the ref. And then jog back over to the sideline saying, "Coach, he's holding me," but they fought through the holding, because like I said, I remember I used to say that. I used to say, "Damn, Jalen, were they holding you a lot?" He said, that's the SEC. You know what I'm saying? So I think they gave that third effort through the holding. So I was really proud of them. So yeah, A-, stay on sides. Just get better. Just keep getting better. Yep.
Sure.
So A-. Okay, offensive line.
I thought they were good. I thought they were pretty good. I'm going to go B+, man. I don't think really there was only 1 or 2 times that it felt like they got a lot of pressure on Malik outside of once he gets out of the pocket and stuff. I mean, I'm not counting that.
Right.
The only reason I don't give them an A+ is because I think in the second half, running the way we were, we should have been able to get a few more first downs.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can always just point at Satterfield and say, well, we didn't like the play calling. Well, I can also point at the players and say, y'all should have got some first downs. I mean, look, as an offensive lineman,
right,
that's the dream. The coach says, hey, we're going to run behind y'all for the rest of the game. Well, keep the offense on the field a little bit. That's why I can't, in good conscience, go A with them. But they were good. I mean, I didn't think they were bad. There were some weird changes he made with them. I'm interested to see about that.
Yeah, he was talking about the center changes and who Malik was comfortable with, and I'm still okay. I'm still okay with them just going multiple guys playing multiple positions, because I do enjoy that. that you have variety on your offensive line. I know sometimes you want to go, oh no, he's perfect rhythm, but I'm like, man, the way these injuries happen and all this stuff. But I think I want to be good. I want to have the perfect lineup the last 4 games.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than, because we are entering our second quarter. And I will say this. I'll get a defensive line a B. We'll just give them a straight B. I'll say this.
You mean the offensive line?
Offensive line, sorry. Yeah. I'll give them a B. But here's the thing. And I'm giving them a B like it's a very respectful B. Because and they have they're one of my good students. They're one of my good students that, no, you're not getting an A. You have a lot more potential than what you showed. So you get a B. Here's the thing. Screens, like, when Malik almost threw the pick 6 because they kind of saw the screenplay coming. When we play horizontal football a lot. So we make lanes horizontally. And you have to factor in Malik being a running quarterback. The defenses we play against, they're trained not to overrun the pocket. They kind of do the Michael Vick. I think he's the one that made it famous. Actually, it was it Philly, or I forget who used to do it. They used to call it the mush rush. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When they just kind of make a wall and kind of a soft rush to kind of just squeeze Mike Vick back. I think it's hard to run screen game against the mush rush.
Sure.
Because their eyes are more open. When you have a mobile quarterback, your defensive line guys, they have to be keyed into the quarterback so much more that, some of that misdirection offensive line. So yeah, because I was wondering, like, why isn't our screen game, cleaner? And I'm like, I was watching it and I'm like, okay, none of these guys are really committing to a sack on Malik. They're more into keeping their lanes. So yeah, it's a very respectful B. Like I said, if they weren't being graded on a good student curve, they probably would have gotten A-. So I'll just leave that at a B. Okay. Our running backs.
Running backs. That's an interesting one because Hassan Hall has really disappointed me this year. In the backfield and kick return, which he got pulled off a kick return.
Mm-hmm.
Cooley was out. I'm glad to hear that that's not serious, and he should be back this week.
6. Go ahead.
What? Oh, okay. So, I'm kind of grading Mitchell and Berkeley, and it's tough because we kind of went away from Burke, and I was like, I feel like Berkeley to me gets an A. It's like, so yeah. I mean, I know I'm kind of cheating here, but it's like. So I guess everybody else would bring them down to a C+ for me. I mean, I didn't hate what they did. But I thought Mitchell and Berkeley ran hard.
Yeah, I didn't see any egregious tunnels that they missed or anything.
Yeah. So I don't know, for whatever reason, that Berkeley kind of went away from Berkeley a little bit. I'm sure there was a reason. But I guess I'll probably go C+ as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't think at any point in the game, outside of when Berkeley had his runs, did you feel like comfortable? And again, I'm kind of blaming them for the second half too.
The running backs or the coaches?
The running backs and the linemen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I do agree. Okay, we can be upset, but I also feel comfortable being upset with the linemen. And because it's like y'all together got to get those yards. Can you imagine being a coach and we ran the ball like we did in the first half? And I'm calling runs and they're not doing it. And then there's a dude in the front row going, "You're an idiot, Steve." I mean, like, I know you could never throw the kids under the bus, but then part of you wants to go, "Yes, I'm sorry, I'm not blocking and running harder. I don't know what to do." Like, I mean, you don't think Satterfield didn't, like, come on, guys. Like,
you got that 6 back there, Nikki? Go ahead and hit that real quick.
Hassan came into the game a little dinged up, and that's the reason why Burt got more opportunities at running back. And then, after a couple of returns, felt like he was banged up even more. So we're like, listen, we'll put Watkins back there. We feel good about Watkins, what he can do. And so that was the reason we made that move. And again, it goes back to what we talked about. You get somebody dinged up or you get some injuries, and the other guy's got to step up and make plays.
Watkins look good on when he touched that
Yeah,
football.
Watkins got to be the new guy. Yeah, to me, you put give me speedsters back there at this point. I just
and Watkins hasn't had the I word, so he still runs with confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hassan is just. I don't know. Hassan's turning into VJ King for me.
Oh God,
I know, and it's just like every year I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the year. Oh, this is gonna be the year, and it's like, okay, at some point you have to say, I just don't think it's gonna happen, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Cooley come right in and is clearly a better running back. Mitchell's better, and Burke when he runs that way, he's a better running back. Like right now, it's just like,
yeah,
it's not even close.
If he had any kind of breakaway speed, he would put up some crazy numbers.
And Hassan fumbles.
Texas says no fumbles out of the running back room, so
right. I agree with that. Yeah.
You know what? That'll bump him up to a B for me. Thank you.
Yeah,
no
that's
fumbles,
a good point.
You're right.
I was going to say maybe C+
because Florida State was going for the football as well.
They were. Texter, you win that one because I think that's fair to get them up to a B- for me because it wasn't bad, but I do. Like I said, hey, they go run the ball even if we don't score, but we keep the ball on offense a lot. Long drives, we waste time. Florida State only gets a few, and the score is still 31-13 or something. I'm giving the running backs and the offensive linemen A's, probably A+. You know, if they are even remotely, but it's like, okay, I can put some of that on Satterfield if you want, but you also got to put some on them. So that's why I'm kind of like, you got to be punished somewhere. So look, you get punished on the grade.
look, make Coach Satterfield have more confidence in you.
I know.
That's how it works. Okay, wide receiver room.
Are we agreeing that we're just doing wide receivers and tight ends? Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. Wide receivers and tight ends. I don't at this point don't see how you can give them anything but an A. I think they're really good. I think we have good playmakers. And listen, and I know people are going to cringe when I say this because it's early and nobody loves to do this. That wide receiving core stuff gets me excited for what the offense can look like next year as well. And I know nobody wants to do next year already, but when I look at a Cooley and I look at that, and I said it after EKU, even when I was still mad, I said, there's some playmakers out there.
That's what made us mad.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah,
that was the justification for being mad because, like, no, I know these dudes can play.
And you're going to add Shy Wirtz back into the mix this week or next. Coach said so, which is big. We'll talk about that later in the week, but it's really big because he is the perfect. He's not Braden, but because Braden was turning into a go-to guy, but obviously that's up. But other guys stepped up. I mean. I don't remember too many big drops. Tyler Harrell stepped up. I mean, after having a couple drops on deep balls and made that play. I mean, listen, Tyler Harrell
looked comfortable. He looked comfortable catching that football.
Right, Marcus. And it could, after the two drops,
Doc,
that ball's in the air forever. It feels like.
I know.
So now
nothing but time to choke that football away.
He drops that, and then you know what we're saying? A, he's got to transfer. B, he's got the yips. Like, and it's like, okay, that can stay with you.
Or Satterfield told me this guy can play.
Yeah. No, right. Yeah. Harrell can play.
That's a bad play call.
Watkins was a stud, right? Watkins played well.
Watkins was awesome.
Justin Marshall. I mean, we haven't even gave him his roses.
He was a man. Listen, he looked like a big time wide receiver out there. Yeah,
he looked confident.
Absolutely.
You know what, Steve? I think I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I don't do this, man.
Yeah.
Golly. A+.
It's fair.
A+ for my wide receiver core. You lose Braden Smith. You lost Braden Smith. And the next play, Jordan Watkins runs that slant, keeps his head up, hits that end zone, keeps their composure. They blocked well. I don't even do this, man. Harold, listen, Johnson comes right in. You know, these guys, they looked good, man. Like
we said wide receivers and tight ends, so don't forget Marshawn.
Marshawn. Like I said, he gets that seam route. You know, Malik puts it on him. I don't see any dinosaur arms, alligator arms, whatever you want to say. Like I didn't see any of that out of any of our guys, that's one of those passes I normally do give, Steve. Like, listen, that's a painful hit coming up. You know what I'm saying? You and I talked about that last night. You know, it was like when guys who are about to get crushed catch a ball and come up celebrating, even if they don't have the first down, Steve. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I feel you.
No, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
It's like you survived. You survived a car wreck.
Yeah.
And you got away. Like, yeah, I'm getting pumped about that. So yeah, the product I saw on the field. Listen, man, those first downs by the sideline, their sideline awareness, they're coming back to the football. Those diving catches that Malik was putting the ball in places, safe places where only his receiver could catch the football. Like a couple of times we were expecting reviews on catches. Like, there's no way he caught that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, man, that's an A+, man.
Oh, they were good, man.
And Harold, you took the top off at the beginning. You backed them off. You listen. When Louisville comes into Tallahassee and they have a player that looks that much faster than one of my players in the first or second play in the game.
Yeah.
Because that's soul crushing. Like Florida State, whatever you do. Look, you and I talked about this, Steve. All those kids, all they say is, he fast and he not fast. Yeah, that's the only you don't even ask who can play at your school. You know, the kids just say, you say, hey, can that kid play? He fast. That means he can play.
That's a fact.
So you go down there and you just blow the doors off of a cornerback or a nickel corner or whatever and get that and they sent a message, man. Our receiving corps sent a message.
Yeah.
A+, man. God.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me catch this phone line real quick. Doc, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Well, after you raved about the wide receivers, I got to agree. Their patterns, their hands were great, but I'm not so sure that their downfield blocking was up to what last year's guys were doing. You know, Marshall gave up
Jimmy
on the left run. He just stood up and let the corner go right up and crush Malik behind the line.
Was he avoiding a hold? Was he avoiding a hold on that one?
He was in front of the cornerback and then just stepped aside.
Yeah. Let me say this. Let me say this too. Des Fitzpatrick, because I don't disagree that I don't think they're that bad downfield blocking actually, but I will say, Des was fantastic at blocking downfield, but I mean, so your point, I mean, the point is
might have been the best in all college football at blocking.
But I agree, they could be better. Yeah, but they have moments where they are pretty good this year. But I do agree they weren't great Saturday.
I thought they were.
Well, so we make that an A instead of an A+.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Like I said, listen. The A+, like I said, that would have been A+ with a sticker if they blocked better downfield, but they're getting A+ out of me. Jimmy, thanks for joining us on 93.9. What's on your mind?
What's up, Marcus?
Feeling good.
What about that Hey, Marcus, what about that defense? 3-man line. We was getting in on them dogs. Hey, Marcus. It's a scratch off Jimmy in the end zone. The crazy dogs. Hey, we seen the mountain man. Coach Satterfield even went after the officials on that chief holding call. Hey, you officials, you stop calling them chief holding calls on UofL. Go Cards!
Man, I'm looking forward to this call every single week. Appreciate the call. Let me take a quick commercial break. Middays with Marques Maybin on 93.9 The Ville.
The wait is over. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. The thrilling family-friendly show returns with more trucks than ever before, including your favorite monster trucks, Foam Shaker, Demo Derby, E8 Bomber, Tiger Shark, and Race Ace. And don't miss the all-new monster truck, Mega Rex, plus the monster truck that started it all, Bigfoot. And kids' seats are just $8. Restrictions and additional charges may apply. October 2nd at KFC Yum Center. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer, 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Your home for Liquor Barn's coverage of Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens is right here on ESPN Louisville.
5 wide. Jackson wants to throw. Has time. Fires to the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown, Ravens.
After a thrilling win over the Lions, the Ravens are back on the road Sunday to take on Teddy Bridgewater and the Broncos. Coverage of the Louisville quarterback showdown begins at 3:55 with kickoff at 4:25 on 93.9 The Ville. Live play-by-play of Lamar and the Ravens is presented by Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life.
Card Nation, this is attorney Alex White with SueDistractedDriver.com. Our law firm is a team of dedicated attorneys ready to fight for you. If you get injured because of someone else's negligence, their insurance company already has a legal team, and now so do you. If you or a friend or loved one are injured, find your attorney at SueDistractedDriver.com.
This is an advertisement. Are you looking for your next opportunity in the workforce? Look no further. UPS Jobs Kentucky is now hiring at UPSJobsKY.com. Right now, we are offering up to $18.50 an hour. You may even be eligible for a program that helps you graduate college completely debt-free and could also include a $325 a month living allowance paid directly to you. Follow us at UPS Jobs Kentucky and apply today at UPSJobsKY.com.
Louisville men's basketball season tickets are on sale now. Catch the Cards as they hit the hardwood for what's sure to be another exciting season at the KFC Yum Center. Save on single game ticket pricing and enjoy exclusive perks for as little as $18 per game. Marquee matchups include ACC showdowns against Duke, North Carolina, Virginia, and more. Secure your seats today by visiting gocards.com/tickets. Don't miss a second of the action this season with Louisville men's basketball season tickets. L's up and go Cards.
Prescription products require an online consultation. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Think you might have ED? Not sure? Well, we'd like to let you in on a little secret. ED is common. About 40% of men experience ED by age 40, but the solution is simple. Find it at 4hims.com.
I didn't have to talk to a doctor in person. There was no copay, and the medication was shipped right to my door in discreet packaging.
Hims took care of it, fast and easy. Now our love life is better than ever.
Get access to doctors online who can prescribe you FDA-approved ED medication if appropriate. The same active ingredient as name brands, but 90% cheaper. Skip the waiting rooms and pharmacy lines. Get a free medical consultation and rise to the occasion or your money back. Go to 4hims.com/radio to get your first visit free. No copay required. The only way to get this special offer is to go to 4hims.com/radio. FORHIMS.com/RADIO.
This is Bob Valvano. As some of you know, I have stage 4 leukemia. Thanks to 2 new medications that are both less than 5 years old, my progress has been good and my prognosis is strong. Those medications only came about because of research funded from people like you. My late brother Jim said, I need your help. It may not save my life, but it may save someone you love. This research is doing just that. We created Kentuckiana Friends of V, a local 501c3 organization that works in close cooperation with the V Foundation to fund research and preventive initiatives locally, right here in the Kentuckiana area. Won't you consider helping us in that quest? Sign up for an event, volunteer, or just make a donation at kfov.org. You really do help save lives like mine. That's kfov.org.
What's up, Louisville? Marshawn Ford here. While preparing for the 2021 season, I came across something that helped me up my cooking game on campus. Not only is it the gettins, but it's all natural, low sodium, has no sugar, no chemicals, or preservatives. It's no secret that when you eat good, you feel good. Dano Seasoning has set me up for a damn good season. Yum, yum, get your some. Check them out at danoseasoning.com.
Sharpie cross into the area, and it's a goal for Louisville City off the quick restart.
Hey, it's Jeff Greer. Lou City is back in action tomorrow as the boys in purple hit the road to take on Atlanta United 2. Join Casey Whitfield and me starting at 7:15 for pregame coverage, followed by the game broadcast just past 7:30. It's all right here on ESPN 680, 105.7, 93.9 The Ville, and the ESPN Louisville app.
Is the station. I believe we have 2 categories left that we haven't taken care of. The quarterback room and the defense, the coaching room and the quarterback room. Unmute. Steve, which one you want to take first?
I think we go quarterback. I think we always leave. Sorry. Listen, I'm a little tangled up here. Okay. All right. I think I'm good. Look, working at home problem.
Right.
I think we go quarterback. I think we always leave coaching for last. Just my opinion.
I'm listening.
We were actually all listening to you drink.
Yeah, bad
Why
timing
do you
there,
swallow?
Steve.
Yeah. Why do you drink so hard? Are you okay?
Like how you changed that from swallow.
Yeah.
That was pocket
pro.
presence right there.
That's a pro right there. Isn't it?
I don't
It was
know.
just, I mean, you were just like, like, are you all right?
I was really thirsty right there.
Hey, listen, Nick, let me give Marques some credit though. He's been on me about detoxing, right? You know, I always go through diets, different things, and he was like, man, just get your ginger, get your turmeric, get your stuff. So anyways, the wife and I, we decided, you know, we're gonna go on like a 30-day kind of detox, you know, just doing some things a little different, and it has been working. But I feel much better. God, by the way, just really quick, that initial just like bloat that goes away is like, I mean, I was running yesterday. I mean, I felt amazing. I was like, it's the best I felt in a long time. So, but Nick, to give him his credit, everything he told me to do, we went and we spent, she deals with some stuff, you know, and we spent a decent amount of money on a big, you know, thing to get all these products. And I'll be dang if they didn't just basically send me everything Marques said to do. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give you credit, bro.
It's all about that body pH and removing the mucus from your body.
Yeah, I need to do that. Eventually, I'm going to go back to it because it works. Got to give a shout out to the folks with Vitality. Eventually, I'm going to go back there, but I have to get myself to a baseline of health because I don't want to show my face around those parts. But what did you do? Like we were making you beautiful and healthy, and then the pandemic happened. Did you just chug margarine the whole time? So I need to like get to a baseline of health and then be like, hey guys, give me back, let me hit my goal.
And again, I'm no health nut, you know, by any means, but just like I said, the lime, ginger, like warm water in the morning, the lime, you know, ginger. Yeah, that stuff.
Do you put the turmeric in there?
Sometimes I'll just boil it. And turmeric I do more in the evenings. You know what I'm saying? The
missus was telling me about this like new drink they have at. I'll give them a shout out because maybe they'll give us money. Heine Brothers. That's where she works. And she like it's this new like chai latte thing, but it has like turmeric in it. It's supposed to really help you in the morning. So I might have to delve into that.
I just get the turmeric from Kroger.
What's it taste like?
Nothing. Tea.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nick. This detox tea I have in the morning, and then we're gonna get back to grades real quick.
Yeah,
but
sorry, I'm derailing the show.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Unsweetened, you know, just one of those teas that unsweetened. Just
we have this stuff because you know how every little program has different stuff. We have these things called fizzes that I put in there with it, And I mean, yeah, no, it's great.
Get a little effervescence. Get a little. And, all right,
I legitimately enjoy it. I enjoy the drink in the morning. I feel great. Yeah.
I mean, I know my brand, but I'm asking this in a very mature manner.
Mm-hmm.
Does it help with digestion?
So much.
All right.
Yes.
So much. Listen, no, you don't have to be shy about that. I have issues with that sometimes. So like, and no,
but it's not like
it's
it's not
amazing.
like a.
It's not going to shoot through you.
Yeah. That's the nicest way we could. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
It's a gut health improvement, not a whatever.
You're not power blasting.
Yeah, any of that other.
My stuff is actually called gut health. Like that's literally what the powder I put in there is like gut
We
health.
sound so old. Coaching, okay, coaching staff.
Quarterback play. I don't care what y'all say. You can say whatever you want. I've said on this show. Listen, I don't know if he's good or not at this point. He might be. He might not be. I don't really know. But on Saturday, look, give me an A+. Give me an A+ for Malik Cunningham. And it wasn't just me that thought it. Kirk Herbstreit had him as one of the 7 best players of the week. He was good. He was good. He didn't really, he had the one throw that could have cost us dearly.
That defensive lineman was out there.
Yeah. So I mean, now it's the one, but I mean, outside of that, man, I thought he was good. I thought the little pass he had to Braden where he was rushing, then he just kind of dumped it over his head. I mean, even Gole Jr. was like, "That's growth," in Malik Cunningham.
Yeah, he pointed him backwards towards him. Yeah.
I mean, so I mean, yeah. Just to keep it short, though, yeah. For me, I just think he was an A+. And like I said, I, at this point, I don't know. Look, I know I'm on sports radio. I have no analysis for you. He might be great. He might not. I don't really know.
And the reason I say A+ is if he plays like that for the rest of the season, just like that for the rest of the season,
you win 8 games.
Yeah, you win 8 games. That's exactly what I was going to say. So, which listen, like I said, you play better than that, great. You give me that, I'll take my whatever losses I get, and I'll be happy about it. Okay, coaching staff.
Coaching staff, I give a B. I give a B. Yeah, I didn't. They went to Tallahassee and they had a game plan that come away with the W. And anytime you do that, I think that's important. But I mean, listen, you say all week, and you kind of said it yesterday, you got to come out and jump on him. He's got to know you got to come out and jump on him. You come right out and jumped on him. Now, you can get mad with how he finished the game, whatever. Maybe that's why I don't give him an A. But see, now it is the coaching staff because Brian Brown gets an A. So maybe I give Satterfield a B, however you want to do it. They all give it a B.
Your wire is getting a little choppy. I'll just take it from here. I will give an A- to the staff because probably the bump that I give them that you may or may not is I felt like it was complimentary football. I think it takes stones to trust your line. It takes, it's to trust your punter and your defense. Like that's one of the hardest things in the world to do because you don't have control. It's like you don't have direct control over what happens. If you're an offensive minded coach and you just literally saying, I'm going to punt this football and rely on another coach to make the right play calls, because here's the thing. And especially when you're not moving the ball, I know, listen, if you're not moving the ball, you've sent your defense out there multiple times. It like sometimes you feel the pressure and you see your defense jogging back out there like, damn, man, we need to, move the ball, get us some first downs, give us some rest. So you got the pressure of the defensive coach, his guys getting tired, the pressure of the defense itself getting mentally fatigued, the offense losing its confidence, Malik maybe losing his confidence. And to me, to still be bold enough and play complimentary football enough to say, no, we're going to punt this ball. And I know y'all a little tired, but I'm going to say, hey, the reason I bragged about my defense being in shape all off season is because I know I built y'all for this, fourth quarter. Y'all are built for this. Punt it, let's go. So that's why I say A-. Again, If it works, yeah, you get an A+. If it works a little cleaner, you get an A+. I told you I would have enjoyed nothing more than to watch a 7-minute fourth quarter all running drive and punching it in the end zone against Florida State like that. But it looks like he tried. It looks like that's what he tried to do, and nothing would have made me happier. Like, if he does that, I say game on in the big picture. So, yeah, you go ahead and play us out. So, yeah, they get an A-, and I think that will conclude. Again, Steve, it wasn't bad.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
It wasn't terrible, but like I said, I think it kind of sounds like how mine sounds when I start playing with the cord a little bit. So it got a little choppy.
It's just weird. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it just y'all keep just dropping in my ear, but we'll get to it. We'll figure it out.
Okay. While Nikki's playing out, let me see if there's one text says just throw in some fish talk, and it'll be like Joe B and Denny.
Fair enough.
Pretty funny.
Legends, man.
Just trying to help.
It's fair.
Well, we do 5 minutes on health, and it turns into Joe B and Denny.
People would just rather a quick fix.
Can you guys make the Detox formula ingredients public?
Hey, there's like an unofficial. I know I already gave a shout out to one coffee place, but there's Starbucks has like another one. It's called like the medicine ball. It's like a secret, like off the menu thing that Fran Fraschilla and Pops get when their throats get messed up during winter calling games. We need to come up with a healthy cocktail for middays. I don't know what we would call it. How you doing? I don't know.
I like through my experience, I think I could give the recipe of a good, like my perfect general recipe. Middays with Marques Maybin on 93.9 The Ville.
Patio in our area is at Union Restaurant and Game Yard, just across the walking bridge in Jeffersonville, Indiana. Union Restaurant and Game Yard is 4 seasons of food, drink, fun, and games for kids, adults, and dogs. Union Restaurant and Game Yard is a perfect place to watch games featuring fire pits, 4 separate bar areas, all types of innovative games to go along with a creative food and drink menu. Come on out to Union Restaurant and Game Yard just across the walking bridge in Jeffersonville, Indiana today.
The only thing worse than hiring no law firm after your injury is hiring the wrong law firm. When thousands of people call us every year asking to help them change law firms, I wonder why they ever call the other firm. When you're fighting to get what you deserve, it's go big or go home. We are big for a reason, which is why we've recovered over $9 billion for our clients. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey guys, Gronk here, calling a 30-second hair huddle. When it comes to tackling hair loss, Hims has you covered. From clinically proven regrowth treatments to thickening, shampoo, and conditioner. Just go to 4hims.com for a free consultation. Then a licensed medical provider can help you with your game plan. If prescribed, Hims ships directly to your door. Get your hair back in the game with Hims. Try today and get a 90-day money-back guarantee at 4hims.com.
Just go to 4hims.com/huddle. That's 4hims.com/HUDDLE. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
The wait is over. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. The thrilling family-friendly show returns with more trucks than ever before, including your favorite monster trucks, Bone Shaker, Demo Derby, D8 Bomber, Tiger Shark, and Race Ace. And don't miss the all-new monster truck, Mega Rex. Plus the monster truck that started it all, Bigfoot. And kids' seats are just $8. Restrictions and additional charges may apply. October 2nd at KFC Yum Center. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com.
Your home for Liquor Barn's coverage of Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens is right here on ESPN Louisville.
5 wide. Jackson wants to throw. Has time. Fires to the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown, Ravens.
After a thrilling win over the Lions, the Ravens are back on the road Sunday to take on Teddy Bridgewater and the Broncos. Coverage of the Louisville quarterback showdown begins at 3:55 with kickoff at 4:25 on 93.9 The Ville. Live play-by-play of Lamar and the Ravens is presented by Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life.
Louisville men's basketball season tickets are on sale now. Catch the Cards as they hit the hardwood for what's sure to be another exciting season at the KFC Yum Center. Save on single game ticket pricing and enjoy exclusive perks for as little as $18 per game. Marquee matchups include ACC showdowns against Duke, North Carolina, Virginia, and more. Secure your seats today by visiting gocards.com/tickets. Don't miss a second of the action this season with Louisville men's basketball season tickets. L's up and go Cards!
Stay close, go far. Spaulding University in downtown Louisville offers bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees on campus or online. See for yourself why we've been named a top 5 college in Kentucky 4 years in a row by College Choice. Visit spaulding.edu to learn more.
UofL Health's expertise is now at more hospitals, medical centers, and physician practices. To rehab. The impossible possible. That's the power of you. To learn.
Sorry, I'm going to do a sports center, then we'll come back.
GE Appliance Park is hiring industrial maintenance technicians making up to $1,176 per week, plus a $1,500 hiring bonus and immediate benefits. Join our manufacturing production team and be part of over 100 years of American manufacturing. Apply today at makeitathepark.com or text GEA Park to 844-MY-APPLY. That's GEA Park to 844-692-7759. Make a difference. Make it at the park.
Miss anything for your favorite shows? Head over to the GE Appliances Podcast Center on ESPNLouisville.com.
Time now for an ESPN Louisville Sports Center update.
Good morning. I'm Nick Valvano, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Ale 81, Kentucky's original ginger soft drink since 1926. Satterfield met the media. Bad news, Braden Smith out for the season with a leg tendon injury. Good news, however, Shy Words, he might be returning to action.
Hopefully Shy Works will be back here soon. He's a guy that, got hurt in the Ole Miss game. He's going to practice this week. We'll see. Still be a question mark whether he's available or not, but he's very, very close. If it's not this week, it'll be the next week. He should be back. So that gives you another piece to that puzzle. To have another guy that's played quarterback, that's kind of done some things as well, that we can add to the mix.
You caught Scott Satterfield's press conference live here on ESPN Louisville on the V Show yesterday. You can find that on the GE Appliances Podcast Center, ESPNLouisville.com. To the blue side of things, Anna Maria Tarullo of Lex 18 reporting the 6 UK football players cleared to return to practice. No official ruling has come down yet from the grand jury on their burglary charges from an incident this past spring with a UK fraternity. Wrapping up on the diamond, the Reds, they topped Moon's Pirates last night. They fight for their playoff lives tonight against Bozich's White Sox. Newly called up pitcher Riley O'Brien will be on the hill for the Redlegs. That one at about 8:30 this evening. The Sports Center update also brought to you by Bear Nose Pizza. Yeah, it's that good. More Middays with Marques Maybin is next. This is Sports Center. Too much for 1 minute, but not enough for 2, so I was just talking so slow.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Something on your mind? Hit us up on the UPS Jobs text line, 3831 939.
Awesome. I don't necessarily.
.939 is the number. 93.9 is the station. This is the perfect time to remind everyone, especially as we see the beautiful weather changing, that temperature control is definitely one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree, then you got to know DFH Company is the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222, or you can look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Inquire about the Mitsubishi Mini Split, like the one we use here at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222, or you can look them up online at dfhcompany.com.
Also, I want to remind people, food should not be an impossible choice, and yet too many people in Louisville struggle with not having enough to eat. Kroger is proud to partner with our local food bank, Dare to Care, to ask for your support. Hunger Action Month by donating, volunteering, and spreading the word. Text Dare to Care, all one word, to 56651 to support access to healthy food locations across Louisville. $1 can provide enough food for 6 meals during the month of September, and Kroger will match every dollar donated today up to $25,000. Check out the Dare to Care website at daretocare.org or follow them on Facebook for many more ideas to help us end hunger or thirst.
Did we not get our Philly Carl call?
No.
Philly Carl, you're on the clock.
Yep.
You are on the clock, sir. Steve, is it weird that I guess I shouldn't say it out loud. I haven't closed my windows in about 5 days.
Because the weather's nice?
Yeah.
Or you're just daring people to rob you?
I got some nosy ass neighbors, Nikki. I don't think that'll work.
Hey, I got my windows open right now, man.
My neighbors, if they see anybody walk in there, actually, what's funny you say that? Young fella, he snuck up on me pretty good this morning. I said how my patio is like the bus stop hangout spot. Usually when I come out, I look left and right. Just to this morning, I just happened to look right, just go straight right. So I started hopping in my car. Young fella, it was almost like he snickered, like, yeah, I almost got you today. But yeah, my neighbors are too nosy to even let anybody walk near my place. Oh, yeah, you got a package? Yeah, I see it. It's right here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right.
just like
Play a little game called Mind Your Damn Business. You go first.
No, listen, but it does come in handy, with the nosy neighbor. Oh, and speaking of crime, 6 UK players just got reinstated back to the football team. Florida week.
Quick shout out to Paisana and Maria Tarullo breaking that story. But yeah,
Monday. Florida week. Go figure.
Doesn't matter. Florida's still going to spank them.
Yeah, but I don't like playing by those rules.
No, but you know what? Yeah, that's why we just got to keep bringing attention to it. And little by little, we're chipping away at this and bringing some people notice it. For years, stuff like this happened and nobody knew it. Now, at least people notice it. It's starting. That's the first step is people go, wow, that happens there? How often does that happen? And now, I mean, for years, this stuff went by. You hear all the stories of like, well, there's that incident, and
Texas says amazing UK players reinstated right before the toughest part of their schedule. It's hard to believe what they're getting away with.
It's not hard to believe anymore. That's what's beautiful. But again, like I said,
it's hard to believe it's taking this long to correct it, but it's starting to get, like you said, it's starting to get.
It's I mean, right now, they're still going to do things like that. I mean, sure, you're going to have former alumni be judges in court cases and stuff like that. I mean, things are going to happen, but it is being noticed now. Yeah, it is being noticed now, and that's a good step.
So, Steve, you had a conversation with me, and I think you should, like sometimes I try to freeze you, because I know when you have some good content, and I know it'll be better if you freestyle it on the for the people, right? And I'm curious about this one really, really quick before we go into your narrative, kind of how you broke down, what the University of Louisville is looking at kind of schedule wise. There's a guest. We do have a visitor. Stop by the studio for a second. Actually, I'm looking at him right now. pick up that microphone process. Don't sit in this studio like you don't got to get on that microphone, acting like he has something to do, like business to take care of.
I know.
Pick up that microphone and talk to Steve.
Listen.
Pump myself up. There we go. Now I can hear myself in my ears.
Yeah.
I got no snare in my headphones.
Where's my snare?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You looking out. All right. Go ahead, Steve. Do your thing. Take your victory lap. Oh, yeah. Cowboys. This is our year. Let me tell you about the days of Michael Irvin and the triplets. Oh, my God. This is our year, part 26. Oh, right. Jerry Jones is a godsend, even though he hasn't done anything. And he kicked Jimmy Johnson, the best coach you ever had, out of Dallas, right? Give me all the Dallas, 5 Super Bowl rings, but none since the process was born. Give me all your stuff. Go ahead. I'll listen. Play the hits, as Drew likes to say. Play all the greatest hits.
That pain in your voice is all I needed, baby. That pain in his voice right there was all I needed. Just hearing him and knowing he sat in that cigar bar last night and watched my Cowboys do whatever they wanted to do whenever they wanted to do it. Just beat them down. Did you hear that, Marcus?
I did.
That pain was all I needed.
Listen, I thought he came in to directly just give you your congratulations, but he kind of sat in here like he had some other business to take care of.
Nick said he needed me for something, so I came in here and see what he needed. I didn't realize I was going to freaking ambush.
So you didn't do this voluntarily?
Nick said, I need you, and I said, okay, and I moseyed on in.
He set you up. Good job, Nikki.
That sounds like a setup.
Look, what do I say whenever I'm wrong on the Dino show, which is consistently? I go, I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. And you know what? I'm still breathing, MF.
Thank you, Process.
Okay.
I just wanted to hear his voice, man. That's perfect.
Okay, so Steve.
Yes, sir.
You gave me a macro perspective on how to view the football team moving forward.
Yeah.
Do you care to elaborate for the people what you talked to me about?
No. I think it's an important conversation. It's an important conversation to have. Anytime we have seasons, football, basketball, you tend to break them down. Listen, Bob Valvano made the segments popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're listening to him and Bob call games when he would say, they got to win this segment or this segment.
Scoring, yes.
Yeah, it started to break down the game for me. I mean, but when I would listen to him as a younger kid, I was like, man, okay, if we just win, well, we did just win that, and it's like, okay, that's how you win games. Instead of saying it's a 20-minute half, well, win the half, it's like, okay, there's a game within a game. Seasons, in my opinion, are the same way. We just went through segment 1. Pretty much everybody that was a fan, when you talked about the first 4 games of the season, or you talked about the season, you said, we got Ole Miss. Actually, I could even break it down further. You could say, a lot of people said, we got Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of an 80-20 game. And what I mean by 80-20 is probably not going to win it. Okay? But then you said, okay, but then you got EKU, Central Florida at home, and at Florida State. Let's go 2-1. We went 3-0. Now, here's how I kind of look at this, because I'm trying to, for the Louisville fan, this weekend is not if they win, they're good. If they don't, they suck. If they win, they can do something special. If they don't, they can't. Well, that's just kind of like just takey crap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay.
Yeah. The rush to put a final judgment and close the book.
Yeah, off of one game against a ranked Wake Forest team. I mean, that would have been like
after you just won 3 games in a row.
If Teddy and them go into Syracuse and get blown out by 5 touchdowns, they can't do anything else. What if they go get beat by 5 touchdowns against Syracuse and then come home and lose to UConn? Well, they're done. Well, they went and won the Sugar Bowl.
That actually happened?
That actually happened. Yeah, they actually went and won the Sugar Bowl that year. So when I say that to say we now enter a new segment of the season. And that segment is Wake Forest, Virginia, Boston College.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are 3 games that I don't want to quite call Wake a 50-50 game, but it's close. It's close. I think these 3 games are really 50-50.
Are they 50-50 because of our history against Wake Forest, or you think they're
talent-wise too? Because I have to admit, when I talk about Florida State, people get mad at us sometimes when we're like, yeah, but they still got a ton of talent. They still got more talent than you have. And then it's like, well, Wake Forest, in my opinion, is the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
With Wake Forest, it's like, no, they're really well coached, but I think there's going to be more talent, or the talent is much more comparable with over on my side of the field.
Right.
Right. So that's why I say that that's a little more of a 50-50 for me. Now with that, if you can go 2-1 in that segment,
Virginia, Wake, and Boston College.
Virginia, Wake, and Boston College. If you can go 2-1, now I'm gonna go a little bit further down the stretch. You then have 2 games against Clemson and NC State, which I think are 80-20 games, right? Those are games at this point I don't think you necessarily expect to win.
Mm-hmm.
But then you follow that up with 2 80-20 games in your favor, Syracuse and Duke. I think you're going to win both of those, right? So and I think that's fair to say. So in my opinion, I think that you go, I'm counting. Sorry, I had a baby follow me around. Just dada, milk. I'm like, go away. If I count those 2 and I say, okay, we should be sitting at about 5 wins right now. Like, I think that's fair to say. I don't think it's crazy to say you should beat Duke and Syracuse. So with 3 wins under my belt right now, 5, if you go 2-1 in this next segment, that's 7 wins, and now you're playing Kentucky for an 8th win in the regular season. If you steal any other one, you now have 8 wins. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong. Sure, if they win Saturday, yeah, I think you can start talking about an 8-9 win regular season.
If they win Saturday. Oh, okay.
If they win Saturday.
So is that like, okay, would you consider this a steal, or would you consider this maybe we just got up off the mat after the Mississippi game?
I would look at it more as a got up off the mat. I think you go in there, you play a good game, you can win. I mean, obviously losing Braden and Monty hurt, but I think that's something. So, I mean, sure, I can go in and say, hey, if they go in and they get this one, I guess it's a little more of a steal at their place, top 25 team. But if you can go in there and take a W from there, I mean, yeah. Like,
do you expect the line to move before game time? Like, and if so, what direction? What is it at now? 7 on the road,
right? Was it at 7?
Yes, that's the last number.
Yeah, I think it'll probably stick around right there. But I think though is what you're going to get is when you start looking at the season like this. In my opinion, I think regardless of what happens, I mean, now of course, you never want to just go up there and look stupid, but I don't think we're going to do that. I mean, I think it keeps people looking at the bigger goal. And when you come back home on the 9th of October for Virginia, I think there's going to be a lot of juice there, no matter what happens Saturday. And with the win, I think it's even bigger. Obviously, So you do think the fan base is itching to get back to Virginia to look Satterfield's so special, love on the team a little bit? Yeah, I think so. And I mean, I would love for them to get that. I would love for them to go to Wake and to get that win. And if they did, I mean, that place coming back on the 9th is going to be, I mean, it's going to be one of the better crowds we've had in a long time. And if they do beat Wake, that's going to be a 3:30 ABC national game against Virginia at home.
I hate playing Virginia.
I know, but I mean, has Virginia ever won here? I don't think Virginia's ever come in here and won.
They're strong, man. They have it.
I mean, I don't know where we played them. No, I don't think they've won here.
This is his third year, so Satterfield got him last year on the road, and we beat Bryce. What was his name? Bryce. What was his name? The quarterback.
We did. Did we beat Virginia last year?
No, we lost to him last year.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, we beat Bryce Young, or not Bryce Young.
What's his name? Yeah, Bryce, not Hopkins. What's his name?
No, I can't remember his name.
The guy with the dreads.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. I just cannot remember his name.
What is his name? Or was his last name Bryce?
It might have been.
Oh, golly. Yeah,
it might have been.
I should. Okay, so
but does that make sense? Does it make sense when I say that? Because I think sometimes you get so caught up in just one game scenario.
Yeah, trying to decide and especially in college, like you cannot decide what a team. I mean, I like to do it too. So or maybe I feel like I get drawn into it unnaturally, deciding on what my team is.
Yeah,
but I do like the grouping up. So you're saying 2-1 out of the BC, Virginia, Wake, and you feel like we definitely won.
Well, I think 2-1 take all the pressure off of NC State and Clemson.
Bryce Perkins, that was what it was.
Thank you. Bryce Perkins. But does that make sense? I think 2-1 or 3-0, obviously. Actually, if you go 3-0 now, I mean, I'm set up in a top 20 game against NC State. It's like, okay, now there is pressure.
We got to go on the road.
Yeah. But there's pressure there, but that's a good pressure. Then I'm like, okay, this is one of the bigger games of the season. So I'm okay with that pressure. But I'm talking about the team as far as trying to get to that 7-8 win mark this year. You go 2-1, I mean, that takes the pressure off having to win those.
Okay,
games.
Are you searching for a record? Are you seeking to get a certain record?
I am.
Or see, because I feel like I'm still in the development of the team. I'm still watching the games, looking for improvement.
Yeah, that's fair, but I still have. To me, I still feel like that 7 regular season win is my magic number for this year. That it'll make me feel like, hey, now we got some momentum going into next year. 7 regular season wins, and then go to play in a bowl game and try to get the 8th. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Now, look, I mean, hey, they go lose the next 3. Okay, obviously that's not going to happen, but I just think right now, today, I still have my heart set on that 7 win. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
7 regular season wins, go get me an 8th and get me some momentum going in the next season with a really young team. It's just something feels good about that, when you're like, okay, well, we ended with 8 wins. We ended with, now, hey, anything more than that. And like I said, that's where you can change expectations a little bit, because if you go 2-1 right here, you're setting with 5 or you have 5
changing
wins.
Expectations or changing, because like I said, you play better and you say, okay, I don't want to keep raising the bar. After I guess you can, 3 games will help you raise the bar.
Yeah, dude. If I go win 2-1, if I go say I lose to Wake and beat Virginia and Boston College, well, at that point, I expect to beat Syracuse and Duke. I mean, that should not be an option at this point now. So in my brain, if I go 2-1 right here, I should be expecting 7 wins. Now I've just got to take one out of NC State and Clemson and Kentucky. I mean, it's still a rivalry game. I think Louisville beats them, but it's still a rivalry game. So I mean, you never know what can happen with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's like that's where I'm kind of coming from with those 2 wins out there. I mean, it's kind of like Kentucky this year. Kentucky opened the season knowing they had 6 wins. You got 6 wins. It's easy. It's easy to puff your chest out all summer when you're like, dude, we got 6 that's going to be handed to us.
Texter says the governor needs to get involved with UK's blatant and numerous code of ethics violations and conduct unbecoming of a representative of the state's university. It's interesting.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll tell you what, on that note, we'll take our last commercial break. Middays with Marques Maybin. on 93.9 The Ville.
What's up, Louisville? Marshawn Ford here. While preparing for the 2021 season, I came across something that helped me up my cooking game on campus. Not only is it the gettins, but it's all natural, low sodium, has no sugar, no chemicals, or preservatives. It's no secret that when you eat good, you feel good. Dino seasoning has set me up for a damn good season. Yum, yum, get your some. Check them out at danoseasoning.com.
Hey guys, Gronk here, calling a 30-second hair huddle. When it comes to tackling hair loss, Hims has you covered. From clinically proven regrowth treatments to thickening, shampoo, and conditioner. Just go to 4hims.com for a free consultation. Then a licensed medical provider can help you with your game plan. If prescribed, Hims ships directly to your door. Get your hair back in the game with Hims. Try today and get a 90-day money-back guarantee at 4hims.com.
Just go to 4hims.com/huddle. That's 4hims.com/HUDDLE. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
This is Bob Valvano. As some of you know, I have stage 4 leukemia. Thanks to 2 new medications that are both less than 5 years old, my progress has been good and my prognosis is strong. Those medications only came about because of research funded from people like you. My late brother Jim said, I need your help. It may not save my life, but it may save someone you love. This research is doing just that. We created Kentuckiana Friends of V, a local 501c3 organization that works in close cooperation with the V Foundation to fund research and preventive initiatives locally, right here in the Kentuckiana area. Won't you consider helping us in that quest? Sign up for an event, volunteer, or just make a donation at kfov.org. You really do help save lives like mine. That's kfov.org.
I'm Ethan Moore. And I'm Taylor Lynch. Check out Louisville Sports Live, the city's longest-running all-UofL sports talk show, every Wednesday at 6 o'clock right here on 93.9 The Ville.
All the best local and national guests talking all things Louisville football, basketball, and recruiting.
Every Wednesday at 6 right here on 93.9 The Ville. And follow us on Twitter at Lville Sports without an O live.
And check out the website, LouisvilleSportsLive.net. Go Cards.
If you want the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits, go to Liquor Barn. Or better yet, have Liquor Barn bring it to you. Download the Liquor Barn app, visit their website, or just call and let Liquor Barn deliver whatever it is you need to stock the bar. And if it's your birthday month, make sure you visit their website for the Pappy Birthday promotion, where you can get a chance to purchase a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle. Liquor Barn is proud to be the presenting sponsor, once again, of Ravens football on ESPN Louisville. So whether you're getting ready for the Ravens or your favorite team, have Liquor Barn bring the party to you. Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life.
Download the ESPN Louisville app. Search ESPN Louisville for streaming, podcasts, and the latest program schedule.
Time now for an ESPN Louisville Sports Center update.
Good morning. I'm Nick Carlin of the Sports Center update, brought to you by Cox and Smokers Outlet and Spirit Shops, Louisville's neighborhood liquor store. UofL in action on the gridiron with number 24 Wake Forest this week. A tough task, says Coach Scott Satterfield meeting the media yesterday.
It's a unique offense, the things that they do. You know, it's the slow ride, you know, with the running back, and they create some problems with you by doing that. You know, you're right. If you get too aggressive and you get out of a gap, that's when they're going to gash you. You have to be fundamentally sound.
Keep it locked to ESPN Louisville for all your Miller Lite pre- and post-game UofL football coverage. The blue side of things, Anna Maria Tarullo of Lexington 18 reporting the 6 UK football players charged with burglary in an incident with a fraternity in the spring cleared to return to practice. No official ruling from the grand jury has come down yet on their charges. UK in action with Florida this week. On the diamond, the Reds, they topped Moon's Pirates yesterday. They fight for their playoff lives tonight against Bozic's White Sox. Newly called up pitcher Riley O'Brien will be on the hill. The Sports Center update also brought to you by Jefferson County Office of the Circuit Court Clerk. Now hiring, JeffersonKYCourtClerk.com for more details regarding our deputy clerk, career opportunities. More Middays with Marques Maybin coming to you next. This is Sports Center.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
Sharpie cross into the area, and it's a goal for Louisville City off the quick restart. Hey, it's Jeff Greer. Lou City is back in action tomorrow as the boys in purple hit the road to take on Atlanta United 2. Join Casey Whitfield and me starting at 7:15 for pregame coverage, followed by the game broadcast just past 7:30. It's all right here on ESPN 680, 105.7, 93.9 The Ville, and the ESPN Louisville app.
Want to be part of the show? Hit us up on the Bet Rivers Sportsbook Twitter feed at 93.9 The Ville.
Lawrence.
Let me ask you this, Lawrence. Is Satterfield the equivalent? Satterfield going to Winston-Salem the equivalent to Rick Pitino when he took his teams to New York?
You can say that. Because every time we went to New York for the Big East tournament, what ended up normally happening? They normally end up making the championship game. So Satterfield, I would not be surprised if he shows out on Saturday and put up 30 points in the first half and try to put up more points in the second half. So I'm expecting this team to go 3-0. You had beat Wake Forest, you had beat Virginia. I can't remember if they beat Boston College yet, but when I'm seeing with Boston College, they don't look that great. So I'm expecting this team to go 3-0, be 6-1 when they play North Carolina State.
Lawrence, I appreciate that call, man. I do appreciate it. Lawrence, that's usually something I would say about Friday. Just like I would let that build up. But once I started thinking of the positives that I can take with me on the road, I would say we forget Satterfield is in his own stomping grounds, and he will have his he'll probably be globe trotting with his old, because he did do that last time. Last time we were in Wake Forest, we saw Evan Conley, who thought he was monster. He's like ready to go. I bet that's the fastest Evan Conley ever ran in his life.
Oh, for sure.
That play, like Evan, I bet if you could get the analytics, like you know how they do the game tracker, the field tracker. I bet he hit speeds in that Wake Forest substitution touchdown run. I bet his body hit speeds that he could not replicate right now. Healthier, perfectly healthy. I bet he could never replicate that speed again.
I mean, I don't want the boy to get hurt. You know what I mean?
Did he have that scared speed that Jerry Rice kind of scared, just adrenaline speed?
It's like an extra turbo button, but you only get to use it like once per game, I feel like. But it's like a Game Shark cheat code.
Yeah, like this is the run that's going to save my life because elephants chasing me or whatever. Just I have to hit supernatural speeds to save my life.
Yeah, you charge it up like every 2 months. Otherwise, like your tendons are gonna be like, hey, look, hey.
That was a good game. And golly, Wake Forest did everything to try to steal that game. Those onside kicks, and it's like, oh my God, you know what, y'all? I might have to go back to that this evening. Actually, when I get home for lunch, I am going to check out that Wake Forest game and just
maybe get a little inspiration.
Yeah. Just see him. Are we gonna get killed? Just like, I mean, I'm gonna feel one way or the other coming out of that. Okay, so here's what it's one more conversation that we gotta have before we get out of here. The announcement has been made. Open scrimmage, October 16th. Open basketball scrimmage. Are we calling that a red and white game? Do we have an official name for that? I mean, the release. Do you have?
I haven't heard that it's officially, but I mean, if it walks like a duck, right?
I am looking for the official release. I need to see. Go ahead and grab that. Okay, where is? Okay, Klein. Darn it. Do I need to take that?
It was spam.
Okay. Do you have the official release statement at all, Nikki, anywhere near you?
Let me see if I can.
Because I kind of wanted to see the definition. I have Mason Faulkner. Golly, sorry about this, y'all. I know this is terrible radio. I wanted to see what they had it listed as.
Can we just unofficially call it that? How about this? The Rojo and Blanco scrimmage. There we go. That way it's not quite.
I got it. It was my turn. The University of Louisville men's basketball team will compete in the Louisville basketball team 108 tip-off intra-squad scrimmage in the KFC Yum Center on October 6th at 1 p.m. The event will offer the first public look at the 2021-22 team in a competition in a game setting. Tickets priced at $10 each for lower level seat. Ooh. Tickets priced at $10 each for lower level seating will go on sale Wednesday, September 29th. That's tomorrow. Online at Ticketmaster.com. Y'all better $10. Y'all better get this thing right now. Well, you gotta wait till 12 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock.
That's the price of processed coffee. I mean,
that means you think it's just coincidence that the tickets go on sale Wednesday, September 29th at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m.
What's on at 10 a.m.?
Us.
Oh yeah.
So listen, by the time
I knew that I was playing dumb.
I know, right? So
you're going, geez, Nick. Like, no, yeah.
So online at Ticketmaster.com, scrimmage tickets are available for UofL students at no charge. Students may obtain up to 2 tickets through their My Cardinals account. Season tickets for the Cardinals 18 home games in the KFC Yum Center guarantee the best seating locations, allow access to the biggest matchups prior to the general public, and provide savings on a per game basis. This is gonna be a fun season. My goodness, season ticket packages is okay. Y'all know the rest of the stuff. The UofL ticket office is located on the 3rd floor of the Swain Student Activities Center, and it's open weekdays from 9 to 4. KFC Yum Center box office located, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know all that good stuff.
Who'd you like to see paired up in that? Who you want on
what
Team Rojo
matchups
versus Team Blanco? Yeah.
What matchups do I want to see? Open that up to the phone lines as well.
I feel like that's a good
8150-939. We're almost home on this show. 8150-939, 3831-939 is the text line. What scrimmage matchup am I looking forward to the most? My God, I am purposely talking slow because right now I'm trying to visualize I
want to see the bigs go at it.
I was trying to get the bigs out of my brain. And thank you for reminding me. The former players are invited to dinner at Max that afternoon.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, it's me.
Wonder what he's cooking.
Right. Just where the cocktails at, Coach?
Look, I ain't hating on the man. He's Anglo, but and I enjoy a good sandwich. But I'll be honest with you, I was over at Jimmy John's one time, and it was probably post practice. Who doesn't want to?
Quick thing.
Yeah, it doesn't want to get a ton of stuff, but I was listening. I was, what's Coach Mack? What's Coach McGee's? What's Coach Fennel? What are they getting?
What are they getting?
Turkey time. He went with the turkey time. He went with the turkey sandwich, and I was like, "Come on,
what were the toppings?"
I didn't. I think he just got it plain. I know. I think he got avocado, which I respect.
Okay.
I respected the avocado spread there.
Texas says L and Mason Faulkner. Texas says Weston Ellis. See, I don't think here's the problem. The reason I don't put West in there is because West is an adult, right? Jared West is going to be in there trying to get everybody better, right? L. Ellis might be trying to embarrass somebody. Noah Faulkner might be trying to show everybody he got game. I'm not putting Jared West in this group. He's just too mature.
Real, I kind of, because of that very thing and the fact that he's a decent defender, I feel like he's perfect for L. Ellis. He's like the elder statesman going up against the guy. Because I mean, L. Ellis is supposed to be the guy,
right? Defensively, especially, yeah.
He's supposed to be the guy. So you put your, at least right now, is it crazy to say that he's the best on-ball defender, Jared West, right now?
I mean, that's the word.
Yeah. So you put him on the guy that's supposed to be the playmaker, or at least you see them go up against one another on opposite teams.
I see an interesting one. JJ versus Cross. That's an interesting one because is your shooting going to be more important to the team than my athleticism and defense?
I mean, that...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you mix in how Noah Locke looks, and I mean, I would say, look, I would think that you need at least a month into the season to kind of figure out what the team's act is going to be. Of course. But at least you could kind of get a preview of like, maybe this is going to be.
And that's the problem with having deep teams. You're going to take longer to find matchups of guys that play well together when you have a lot of depth. But that's an interesting one. Jared West and L. Ellis. Did Greer say West?
After Malik and Roosevelt, that's the one I want. West and Ellis.
I want Sydney and Jalen Withers.
Yeah, that one's not. Dang, I want to put a poll up.
I want Sydney Curry. It's too late. We'll have Steve in the air Monday, and we'll be able to re-rack. I mean, not Monday or tomorrow. We'll be able to
There's meat on this bone.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're just
hell, we could do a whole hour on this.
Yeah. Right now, I'm literally trying to focus my. You know what? Right now, today, on whatever September 28th, I want to see Sydney Curry and Jalen Withers.
That's your number one.
That's my number one.
I'm going. I like that one. That's probably third, but maybe two actually. But I still, first and foremost, I want the bigs.
Yeah, right.
But just because I want to see how healthy they were.
And see, my thing like that is, I think I'll learn more out of that matchup because it's like one of those. Okay, Jalen, how much stronger did you get? How much stronger did your mentality get? Because Sydney Curry is a kind of a power game guy. Those were the guys that kind of gave Jalen trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was playing out of position though, but still, I mean, I know that.
You know me.
That crutch.
Yeah. You know me. But Jalen Withers, can you stretch Sydney Curry out on that field? Like, are you truly a wing that can work a big man? Like, are you a mismatch?
Yeah.
When the ball goes out, like, can you just, what are you doing out here? Like, you're out here in this deep water with me, big fella. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you expose somebody for being out in deep water with Jalen Withers or Sydney Curry? You get Jalen Withers up on your hip in the block. Can I give you that ball and damn near move people out the way? Just mouse it out. Just like, can you expose our big, our guys for not being?
Yeah, I mean, Jalen becomes more of a stretch forward. Noah Locke is knocking down shots. I mean, you could really see like how well this team shoots. I mean, again, let the cake bake, but still, like maybe
in true Valvano form,
right.
Let the cake bake.
Well, okay, speed round.
But we're just talking about
who wins. Just off the top of your head, just your initial gut thing. Speed round. West versus Ellis.
West versus Ellis. Speed round. West versus Ellis. One. Okay, we're just talking 1-on-1.
Yeah. Just in terms of who gets the better of the other one in the matchup.
Ellis.
Okay. Malik and Roosevelt.
Malik.
Okay. Curry and Jalen.
Curry.
Okay.
Because Curry strikes me as the type, and we're just talking 1-on-1.
Yeah.
No, just get out here, coach. 1-on-1. Curry strikes me as the type that doesn't mind doing the old man tactic. Like, I'm just gonna walk you down to this box. Like, okay, if we're playing 1-on-1, top of the key, 3 dribbles, Jalen Withers wins. But it's kind of like Curry's not an outside guy, but I think Curry's one of those guys who just turn his back. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom,
right. Just back him down.
And then Jalen's just saying, man, I'm not playing 1-on-1 if we're just gonna be in the paint doing this all day.
Right.
So yeah, like I say, if we check ball from the top of the key, Jalen Withers destroys him. But
so I guess the question is like, does Jalen stretch him, or does more than Sidney bodies?
But that's why I wanted to see the matchup in an in-game environment. Like I said, this is kind of a skewed question because, like I said, 1-on-1. Old school, but if we say, okay, you get the ball where you want it, and then I get the ball where I want it, you know what I'm saying? Then that's more
who's more successful in their element. I
just think Curry's just he's a cheater. He's
savvy.
He just reminds me of my Uncle Leroy. He got that win off me, man, when I was like 15. And I'm just like, Uncle, like, come on, like you just bullying now.
I was gonna say that's not fair.
Yeah. Just like
I remember there was a big matchup at UPS. There was a big guy named I'll give him a shout out, George, my buddy Justin, and it was just an absolute physical mismatch. And like Justin was like, dude, I was crushing him from deep, but I mean, then he just kept backing me down.
Right.
I was like, I couldn't do anything.
So
we wound up losing.
Bubba Wells did that to me. This guy named Bubba Wells, Austin P legend. Golly, he did that when I went over to Austin P, high schooler, he was like, you think you can beat me? And I was like, yeah. Like, I'm getting recruited by, Tennessee, and you're at Austin P. I was like, yeah. Like, I don't think I scored 2 points against him.
Really?
Yeah. And he was about 6'5", but he's like 6'5".
Yeah, a man 6'5".
Yeah, like a Greg Minor 6'5", like a big 6'5". He crushed me. But I'm like, you cheated.
That's not fair.
Yeah. But his felt a little more natural. Like he didn't cheat. He just dominated. but yeah, you get the point. I think that Sidney Curry would be one of those.
Yeah.
And if he missed it, he'd get it back again. And just like, come on, man. One shot,
come on, man. You know the rules.
Yeah, we're playing one shot, 1-on-1 basketball. You're not allowed to miss it and get it and bully. And like I said, that's what I think. Like I said, and I know he's in the process of getting in shape. Like I said, but point being, I am getting excited. You go ahead. Yeah, we got to get you ready for Pop's show. But yeah, when we get Rummage back in here, we're going straight to that one. Texas says he knows his brother. Yeah. He went to Western, right? His little brother. Yeah. Point me. Go ahead and play us out. I'm gonna have to ask Rummage this question. What matchup are you looking forward to for this one? I'm gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the day, probably. Like as I'm eating my fish sandwich or whatever I'm, gonna have for lunch.
All right, sorry, it's taking me a second. I'm doing producing behind the air. Remember how we said we were going to do the around the world segment? Yes. I made it open and everything, but I accidentally saved it over the play out music. So
don't unveil it though. Don't unveil
it. No. I'm not going to. It's nothing crazy or sexy, but it should be a lot of fun. But long story short, I got to. We're gonna get a different 3-6 Mafia song playing.
That's fine. So are we gonna unveil our new segment tomorrow?
Yeah.
At about
absolutely
the 45-minute mark. Because I do always want to. He went to WKU for sure. A one-on-one guard gauntlet. That would be fun. Dre Davis, Mike James, Sam Williamson, Sam and Curry. You want to see Sam and Sidney Curry play?
Sam, I was kind of Sam never got mentioned in our little.
I mean, maybe because like we all want to see the shiny new toy right now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, yeah, Sam, I knew your pull-ups awesome.